Alright, so through science, logic, and maths, we finally figured out who Solar is. This guy who was mentioned once.
I can't believe she's back in your life. You want a repeat?
I have no idea what you're referring to, Mariam. I think you're sleep deprived, hence hallucinating. इसलिए बेहतर है कि सो जाओ.
Brother, you're not fighting a legal battle in a court. What's with these lines?
You tell this woman you fucking love her. And you don't know what I'm talking about.
Mariam, बच्ची बनने की कोशिश मत करो. You very well know what we have is nothing but a contract. ये बात बहुत साल पहले डिसाइड होगी थी, इसलिए ड्रामा करने की ना जरूरत नहीं है.
I don't think I can mask this any longer and I can't carry on with this facade.
Good. जो करना है करो.
So apparently he likes another woman and they've been in a marriage just for hers. The guy who's already one bad thing away from gay man.
मैं एक लम्हा भी यहाँ और रुकी तो I'll kill myself.
बाबा क्या कह रहे हैं आप?
दिमाग खराब हो गया तुम्हारी माँ का.
How can you let this happen? Last time she didn't come back for a year. फिर से मैं ये नहीं होने दूंगा.
Look after yourself, beta.
Wait, didn't you just say you won't let this happen? At least go with her while she's in such a state. And that's how you act a crying scene. Not with a pack of cigarettes. This appears to be a scene at another party, but this time the 5 friends who showed up before to act didn't bother with it. In a pre-planned show, you'd record all of the party scenes on a single day so that you could use the same people twice. Alright, so this scene, it just doesn't sit right with me. The only person who is seen wearing a hijab in this show is her, and she is seen to be doing that while entering her house. It is implied that she belongs to a poor family. And to illustrate their point, they showed her covering herself up, implying that it is a sign of poverty or backwardness. Just why?
कहीं नहीं गई. तुम्हारे साथ ही हैं.
You're lying to me. Like everyone else. They leave me alone, stranded. Will you leave me alone?
Alright, it feels like she's a fragment of his imagination. But it doesn't make sense why she's here.
You know that we're together?
Obviously, like it's not like Instagram पे तुम लोग घर पे pictures लगा रहे होते हो. समीर के fans ship you to like.
Is the show sponsored by Instagram? People's lives don't normally revolve around a social media platform. Normal people, that is.
What are your plans? University के लिए summer के बाद क्या कर रही हो?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a gap year. Because मैं तो तंग आ गई हूँ. A-levels has got me exhausted. I want to explore.
How could she afford a gap year to explore? If I asked for such a leisure, I'd be told, son, sure. Good luck sheltering yourself and finding food.
मुझे बताओ समीर को मसला नहीं होगा हमारे hangout से?
I mean, I guess, but
What is your game plan here?
he forgot his phone at his house. He went to get it back. He saw your dad with his mother.
कैसे समीर?
पता है बिल्कुल तुम्हारी तरह दिखता है.
I mean, बेटा है मेरा.
अस्तगफिरुल्लाह 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 अस्तगफिरुल्लाह.
You know, whenever he comes over, it becomes so difficult not to hug him.
What about your other son?
I didn't know you were still here.
What's going on? ये हो क्या रहा है? ये बोल क्या रहे थे यहाँ पे? क्या हो रहा है ये?
If you haven't guessed yet, the father of hers is basically like your 9th grade bully's father, but in real life. That bully who'd roast you by saying that he and his dad are so masculine all women on the earth have been with them.
Haris, beta, you deserve to have 2 strong, independent people to look up to, not this.
Wait, are you seeing someone too? Who's cooking?
आंटी आपको तो पता ही होगा कि मेरी फैमिली भी तो परफेक्ट नहीं थी when I was growing up. I had my own share of struggles.
जानती हूँ.
आंटी आई विश के समीर और मुझे इस तरह ना पता लगता.
बेटा,
Why does she know that he knows? Why isn't she surprised? Why are people in this show always shown to have context when they shouldn't have?
समीर will come around. थोड़ा वक्त लगेगा. भाई है तुम्हारा. भूख लगी है ना? Let me make you a snack.
Yes, let me make you a nice snack. Everything is good and normal.
तुम्हें पता है मुझे खुद नहीं पता है कि मैं क्या कर रही हूँ or what your father is doing. But please understand, we only did what we felt was right.
Wait, how did it feel any of it was right? At least be apologetic.
So Haris, what brings you to therapy?
मैं जब घर आया था अपने कमरे में तो मेरी अम्मी जा चुकी थी. मुझे शीशे के टूटने की आवाज़ आई थी. तो तब सब कुछ टूट चुका था.
बहुत दुख पहुंचा होगा तुम्हें अपनी माँ को जाते हुए देखकर.
At least ask some details about what he meant. How do people assume things in this series?
Alina, तुम किधर हो यार? I've been waiting for you for hours.
Kyra,
पूरे दिन I've just been sitting here.
I can't make it today. I need some time.
These people won't show up for the rest of the show, by the way. This scene doesn't serve a purpose.
I know, मेरी कहने की जगह नहीं बनती है. But try to build a relationship with your son.
Yes, you can also build a relationship with your son through dialogues like this.
जानती हूँ. I understand. Is there anything I can do for you? वो अच्छा बच्चा है.
You've raised Sameer well.
अब क्या?
At least react or reply. Why is this randomly added here?
बिल्कुल अकेली हो गई हूँ.
आजाद हो गई हो. Live the emotions you've been hiding for all these years.
You just want her husband to yourself, don't you?
तुम्हारी दोस्त किसी और से मिली है?
नहीं, वो नहीं मिलती किसी से. लाइक वो बाहर नहीं जाती. उसको बाहर जाना नहीं पसंद.
उसने कभी किसी से बात की है तुम्हारी फ्रेंड ने? कभी उसको किसी ने देखा है? किसी से मिली है वो?
शायद.
All right, here it's revealed that the white dress girl doesn't exist but is in his imagination. But it isn't explained why or how. You'd hallucinate in the case of extreme social isolation, but he's had Samir throughout his childhood as a best friend, and his girlfriend left him a while after Salar's party. Why was he hallucinating her after Salar's party? Or even before that? Seeing him hallucinate a white-dressed girl reminds me of another show, an Ohana. But you know what the difference there is? The protagonist, Jintan, sees a girl who was his childhood friend who died. And he had unresolved feelings with her. He ran away from her after saying something hurtful. He wanted to apologize the next day but never could. Because she died. His friends disbanded afterwards and he became a complete shut-in. Oh wait, sorry, I accidentally compared this series to an actually planned show. My bad.
मैंने देखा है कि आपको hallucinations नजर आते हैं.
I can't break Sameer's heart. I'm falling for him.
Need I remind you what you promised to me at the party?
Salar, I need your help. My ex has some compromising pictures and he's...
Man, what kind of shit have these kids been doing? Makes you abandon the idea of having children.
वो मुझे blackmail कर रहा है कि वो leak कर देगा. I can't tell my parents. I can't ask anyone else and he's asking for money.
How much do you need?
3 lakh.
Basically, go after both of them and you can have the money within a week.
Oh, your game plan is getting 300,000. Maybe that's not the best way of handling this situation. And what kind of friend are you coming to ask you help for? Someone who demands you to do all of this for money?
But I wanted to apologize for my expression. I'm actually looking forward to meeting you soon.
Have a good birthday, brother.
So Samir leaves Hars a letter, and the show ends there with Hars still hanging out with the hallucination, alone on his birthday. The introductory scene from episode 1 happens before this scene right here apparently.
Happy birthday, Haris.
They might have thought it might be cool or fitting, but no. The end feels empty. There was no resolution of the story here. Just a bunch of conflicts. All 5 episodes seem to be designed to make us feel bad for Hars by making everyone leave him. Their individual threads are never talked about or resolved. Or maybe it's all a grand plan of the creators to fool us into thinking that the story isn't thought out or resolved, but it'll all tie up in season 143. To conclude, Midsummer Chaos is a story about people speed-running cancer against each other. I at least had things to talk about in episode 1, but things didn't stay that way. I believe the only thing actually planned was the start and the end, but nothing in between. They were just gaps to fill in. It would be mediocre. But the way these characters are portrayed put people off probably. Overall, I'd say it is something I'd watch if I was trapped in a prison, with the only other choice being playing Fortnite. Actually, I'd pick Fortnite.
I know Salar, but he's a nice guy.
Job करो वरना मुझे मेरे पैसे वापस कर दो.
What the fuck do you want me to do?
दिल तोड़ दो उसका.
Wow, okay, you're being unfucking reasonable. I feel trapped by men. It's disgusting.
This is all your own doing.